So hi engineering Janta, I am Vaibhav Shukla and I have a big announcement for all of you. So we can start off. You can just tell me whether I am visible and audible to you people. If I am visible and audible, you can just type a yes in the chat section. And then we'll begin. Great. So we are audible and visible. Great. So we have a massive announcement for you people. We have something in our place. Basically we are having and we were building something very big for you people. But before I announce it, before I go ahead and before I show you what exactly we have, most of you would have guessed it by the title, but before I do that announcement, it's essential that we as a team, we as citizens stand by our team security forces. So we at PrepInsta, our whole team extends the gratitude to our team security forces, which includes our Indian Armed Forces, which includes the Central Armed Police Forces, which includes every state police force, which includes every force which is acting behind the curtains to save us. We are sleeping peacefully because of them. So henceforth we salute their courage, and that's why there's a reason that we are dedicating this introduction to them. Now, telling you about the massive and the big thing that is upcoming on the cards, it is the GenAI course. So PrepInsta is actually launching the GenAI course. We have launched it. It is live for all of you. Now, for whom this course is, why this course is so essential, and why this course is actually a very big course, an actual impactful course that can help you out. Let me be very realistic in that terms. If you see nowadays, if you are careful enough, if you are aware enough, you'll realize that in new job descriptions that are upcoming, you'll have the element of GenAI, agentic AI. Hi, Jai Hind. Good evening, Vaibhav. Good evening, demo channel, everybody. So I'll be taking up your doubts. You can wait till the end. But in this particular course, what we tried to do was we were constantly looking at job descriptions, and we were finding a lot of students were querying us out that GenAI is a needed skill nowadays. We also knew that in the market GenAI's trend is increasing day by day. So as always, your biggest upskilling OTT got your back. We decided that we should build something crazy enough, something big enough for students, which helps them out in upskilling, which helps them out in keeping up to the pace of the industry. And that's why we decided to build this generative AI course. Now, while building this generative AI course, the biggest question was how to ensure that this particular curriculum is relevant and is accurate to the industry, is actually valuable to the industry. So what we did was, and I'm not making this up, once you visit this course, once you join this course, you'll realize the trainer that would be teaching you this, the particular person who has recorded this course, is currently a GenAI engineer. He is currently working as a GenAI engineer in a big 4 company. I'll not name the company, of course, for the obvious reasons, but the people who are smart enough would find him on LinkedIn. And let me tell you realistically, at this point, the biggest concern for our team was that we should build something that should be industry relevant, that should help students in actual sense, and not, it shouldn't be just a gimmick type of course. And for that, we decided to build such a course. I'll show you the curriculum as well. And henceforth, this launching was really close to my heart, because I sat through days and nights with that person, with that esteemed faculty who shot this course. And he is currently working as a GenAI engineer, so he was well paced up with the industry trends. He made sure that all the topics which are relevant to the industry are present in it. And now I'll show you those particular contents. See, so basically you have the first module, which is LLM, then you have comparison of models, then you have getting familiar with ChatGPT. Now, from where did ChatGPT land here? Let's be realistic on this. ChatGPT or any big model like this, for example, any LLM model, be it GPT, be it DeepSeek, be it Quen, there were huge discussions on them, right? Everybody is trying to build, integrate, automate using agentic AIs. And for that, it's essential to have a good basic of every kind of LLM that is present. And for that, getting familiar with ChatGPT was one thing that we thought should be included. So you'll start from the large language models itself, straight away deep dive into the learning. You learn the evolution of them, you learn the GPT 4.0, you learn basics, you learn the text generation in the first module itself. You'll get acquainted to it, you'll get tokens, you'll get attention mechanisms, you'll learn about limitations of ChatGPT. What ChatGPT cannot do, you'll learn that. You'll go to comparison of models, you'll compare the different models that are present, you'll realize the limitations of different models, you'll get familiar with ChatGPT, talking with ChatGPT, conversational limitations are also separately covered. Alongside that, then start the building blocks of GenAI, and absolute building blocks. We'll start from the very basic itself and then we'll cover everything in detail. Here, you'll have Databricks expertise, you'll be first of all shallow diving, you'll be understanding, you'll be navigating how to go ahead in the Databricks, and post that you'll realize that there is a chance to deep dive in Databricks. Now what's Databricks? Databricks is one of the MLOps tools which is being used extensively nowadays in generative AI, fine. So this is a cloud-based tool basically, and now it helps you a lot in the field of generative AI, in the field of lemmatization, in the field of text generation. So if you are aware enough and if you know, you'll be actually thinking in the terms that even if you're an NLP engineer, even if you're a data scientist, you have to upskill into this portion. It is relevant, because if you don't upskill into this portion, slowly and gradually you'll realize that somebody else would take that growth opportunity from you, because he is well aware of this. Also, GenAI is one of the skills that is being integrated into almost every domain of AI, ML, data science and the upcoming various domains, fine. So that's why upskilling yourself in GenAI can be one of the best decisions so far, fine. Now, great, and if you are excited for this course, so if I go to the version control and delta tables, this is also being included in detail, because a lot of courses when we were surveying didn't include the version control itself, and generative AI involves a lot of usage in terms that you have to sync it with the CI/CD, you have to sync it with the MLOps, you have to sync it with the cloud deployment. So you need to know how the version control is working, you need to know how exactly the images are being created. That is very, very essential. Then you learn some embedding models, you learn token limit, you learn what is context window, you learn chunking. This chunking concept, if you're keen enough to know GenAI and if you're even basic brushed up, then you will be knowing what exactly chunking is, you will be knowing how important it is for anybody who's learning GenAI, fine. And before I go further, I'll also explain one more thing which is very, very essential for whom this course is relevant. Anybody, first of all, who's in second, third, fourth year or even first year, right? If you're great in learning skills, if you want to learn skills, if you're hungry to learn some new skills, if you want to boost up your resume, this course is one of the things that you can go for. But all the people who want actually their resumes to stand out in the industry, who want some projects that are relevant to industry, and you can explore as many fields as you can. Anybody who's preparing for placements, good for you, great for you. This course will give you an edge over your whole batch, because it will be having very different projects, very different skill, and it is one of the cutting edge skills which is needed by companies, so definitely you will stand out in the placements. But along with them, the people who are already working, the people who are freshers, the people who are trying to apply for off-campus jobs, for them this can be a gold mine, fine. For them this can be a helpful thing. Now going ahead, you have understanding vector search endpoints, you learn about basically endpoints, you know how to create an endpoint, and everything would be done in a practical manner. You'll be knowing how to generate a session token, you'll be knowing the serving endpoints, you'll be learning prompt engineering in detail, and it's not just another good English writing course, it is actually detailed prompt engineering, how you implement training, how you actually create a retriever. So it would contain retrieval augmented generation, fine. So RAG would be covered in detail in multiple modules. It is divided in a manner that you need not to learn RAG, which is retrieval augmented generation, in a separate way. Now, if I tell you, you'll have projects in it, and you have great projects in it, you have text to SQL conversion, you learn about drill down mechanism through projects only, and great, I had my marker slipped, no issues. But My fingers are even better than these markers. Fine. So drill down mechanism, concept of memorization you'll have. Fine. And here you'll learn about advanced prompting, you'll learn about context window management, you learn about stateful interaction designs, chart histories, advanced chaining, knowledge graphs, web scraping, multimodal GenAI development. And in this multimodal GenAI development, you'll also learn some image based applications, some video based applications of GenAI. You learn actually how to use GenAI for classifications, for building detections. That also you learn. You learn how to actually make it into a useful minimum viable product, how you can ideate on those things. On those lines also you'll be taught. But what's the benefit of enrolling into it? I've explained enough. But if you're somebody who's skeptical that what kind of way is there to enroll it or join it and how should I do that? Simple. You click on join now, you go to PrepInsta Prime, you click on join now, you pick some subscription, say you pick a 6-month subscription, fine, and then you simply write here a code Shukla10. Why am I giving you this? This would help you financially in some manner. This is also being flashed in our chat section, so that would help you out. You can also see the link for the same course. It is live in the chat section. Now, if you apply this code, you will immediately get some discount which can help you financially, and then you can join it out. With this, you will get 200 plus upskilling courses for free if you're applying for this subscription. So basically, you'll get access to all the courses present on your favorite PrepInsta platform, which is the favorite OTT for upskilling. So PrepInsta Prime can actually help you out in GenAI, and as I have always told, that GenAI is one of those skills. If you know them, if you're good enough, if you're proficient enough in this skill, believe me, in the next 4 to 5 years, you'll be ruling this industry. Anybody who even knows 50% of what is being taught in this course, 50 to 60%, will easily manage to crack jobs into startups. Anybody who has done this course thoroughly, who has built some projects, who has hosted things in GitHub, can crack into big companies, can go ahead to work in big companies, and it can help you out. So it can be just your golden key to success. You can straight away plug in this key and refresh your career if you're somebody who's looking for hikes or domain change. If you're somebody who is actually looking and who's wondering that what exactly should I do, I am in college, I don't know what to upskill into, this is one of the courses that can help you out. Also, if you're in college, you know you have ample amount of time. तुम सब लोग बहुत कम पढ़ते हो, रियलिटी है इंजीनियरिंग वाले सब लास्ट में पढ़ते हैं, ठीक है. और अगर तुम नहीं पढ़ रहे हो लास्ट में, if you're studying whole semester, then my friend you're doing something wrong. एक महीना पहले भी सेमेस्टर एग्जाम से पढ़ोगे तो अच्छे मार्क्स लेके पास हो जाओगे. ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड चीज बता रहा हूं, ठीक है. बट ऑन दैट नोट, it's essential. I'm not discouraging you to study, but you have ample amount of time in college. So if you're a college student, you'll have access to 200 plus courses here. So you can pick up those skills which are essential, which are relevant. The number is flashing. If you want to connect to our expert mentors, if you want to connect to the mentors who can guide you to this course, you can straight away call to that number. You have, if you're somebody who knows that GenAI is essential, it is the future, you simply go ahead, use this coupon code Shukla10, it's available, it will help you out financially as well, and you straight away enroll into it. Fine. And this course will not just make you upskilled, but this will also help you in knowing that how exactly you can figure out your forward way into the world of AI, because very soon we'll find that the old technologies of AI, see, AI was already a new technology, and it is progressing with such a rapid pace that half of the technologies of AI itself are being called outdated, are being called redundant. Fine. We had earlier, when we used to implement NLP, we used to have some concepts of bag of words, we had some word clustering concepts. Now those concepts are being called very, very outdated after the arrival of transformers, after the arrival of self-attention mechanisms. And if you see in this course, you are learning those attention mechanisms in the first module itself. To that extent, this module is industry relevant. Fine. So you can go ahead and actually contact us. You can straight away connect to us. But alongside that, now it's pretty much done. So I'll leave it to the doubts. You can ask me your doubts, and then we'll wrap this up if there are no doubts. So if you have any doubts regarding this, straight away ask me out. I've given you enough information about this course, and this can help you out. If there are no doubts, then we'll wrap this up. So if you have any, drop it up. I'm waiting. Also, you can go ahead and prepare yourself using PrepInsta Prime. So this Prime link is actually floating in the live chat section for you. Sir, is it theoretical or pure practical? Let me tell you, Superb. This course is a blend of both, more on the practical side, lesser on the theoretical side, Superb. Fine. But I would practically say this, that anything in this world, if it is being taught purely practically, it is of no use, because you leave the actual route. If it is being purely taught in a theoretical manner, you will never know how to practically implement it. So we have made a correct balance, a correct mixture of both. We have theoretical portion as well, we have practical portion as well. For example, if you see in this module itself, LLM evolution so far is a theoretical topic, but the attention mechanisms, the text generation, the tokens is a practical topic. How it is helping, fine. For quantization, pruning, distillation, yes, Superb, it does cover quantization, it does cover pruning in the further modules when you learn concepts like drill down mechanism, when you learn drill down implementation, when you learn memorization, when you learn knowledge graphs, you will learn it there, fine. Don't worry, it will cover the most important concepts, but let me tell you, PFT concept is not very relevant to industry right now, being very realistic to you, fine. Pruning and quantization are actually important, they'll be covered, don't worry, fine. Okay, so student Animuttam is actually asking when campus ambassadors list would be released. Very soon. Our team is working on the same, but very soon that list would be released, fine. And you can go ahead and connect to us on our various social media handles like Instagram, like WhatsApp, like Telegram, so that you stay updated with that, fine. That would help you out. Come on, put your queries, drop your doubts. So I see no doubts here, fine, and I feel that doubts have been exhausted, no issues. But on that note, I'll say one thing, that thanks Guru, you're cool. Okay, Animathan, okay, if I'm cool, I like that compliment, thank you so much. Alongside this, whatever information that I shared in this live, I'll have some shortcomings. I am also a human being, I'll have some imperfections. Leave my imperfections to me, take the good things with you. And with that, it's essential that you people spread this information as far as possible, fine. There can be somebody who needs this upskilling course and can restart his or her career, so you go ahead, spread this out, spread this word as far as you can, without any expectation, just keep doing good for people. Good will come back to you. Our team security forces are clearly an example, they expect nothing from us, they sacrifice their sleep, their night, their food to protect us. And what they get in return to it is the glory, the respect of citizens like us. So henceforth, keep supporting them, keep helping people, keep helping others. We are into an escalation time, so keep helping people as much as you can. Follow the instructions issued by the government very seriously, and in this time keep upskilling yourself, and this particular platform can help you out. Do I need to learn ML, DL and NLP before doing this course? No, Superb, you don't need to learn prior, but if you're interested enough and if you enroll into this subscription, you will get access to the ML course, you will get access to the DL course, you will get access to the NLP course, so you can learn them side by side if you want to, and they are covered in detail, full modules, very well designed, fine. So you can take that thing with you. This is basically a great thing to enroll into. I would suggest you that you can go ahead and check this GenAI online course. You can contact us. What's the price of the course? There's no different price. All you need to do is you go and subscribe to the Prime, fine, and you can choose any subscription as per your comfort. If this subscription feels little expensive, this is not expensive, believe me, 200 plus courses you're getting, but if still it feels expensive, you have a coupon code flashing in the live chat section, Shukla 10. I've given you SHUKLA10, Shukla 10 code can help you out on this. You will get some special discounts. Don't worry, fine. So I hope, Chandini, that helps you out. So guys, go ahead, spread this as far as you can. Fine, spread this information as far as you can. And as I told you, in this time, keep following the instructions well, keep taking good care of yourself, your family, your near dear ones. Alongside that, keep upskilling yourself. Fine, utilize this time well. And how do you utilize this time? Using PrepInsta Prime, you'll utilize this time, you can upskill yourself. And GenAI being the most sought after skill, you can upskill yourself a lot in this. So on that note, I guess doubts are exhausted and we'll wrap this up. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye. See you next time.